What's up, Leo? This is going to be the rest of August into early September finance read 2020 for you and or timeless timestamp. Whenever you come across this reading, looking to get the highest possible messages from the spirit of love and light for our Leo. Holler at your boy. Website link below if you want a live or pre-recorded one-on-one reading. Please feel free to like, share, follow across all social media platforms. I'm on Facebook, Insta, YouTube at Running Gun Tarot. I'm also on, what's the site where it offers a Patreon. Yes, I'm on Patreon. And if you follow me on Patreon, you will get a reduced rate and reduced readings and all that good stuff. All that good bonus stuff for you, Leo. Right now, at the moment, I'm seeing a dead energy, maybe feeling like you're backstabbed or betrayed in some way, shape, or form. I do see an incoming fast victory here. This is like a mask-off victory. This is kind of bearing the truth of where you really stand, especially leaving your Leo season and into Virgo season with the face of a person here on these sphinxes in front of this chariot, at least in this deck here. Okay, that's fast moving. Could be karmic energy. You might have reaped what you sown here with the Ten of Swords. But still, there's always a new day, a new dawn. You know, you live to fight another day here. This is a seasoned vet, this charioteer. And this, again, is leaving Leo season and into Virgo season, which is the start of a whole new cycle. Financially, you know, matters probably didn't work out. But look at it this way, the scales have been balanced. So we're starting from a clean script. Okay, we're all starting from zero again, really truly. And you have Ten of Pentacles in the reverse energy. So your legacy could be on the line here. You might want to be more mindful as to how you made your success, how you made your finances, how you made your fortunes. What's the precedent and tone, and what's the idea that people are going to come up with when they think of Leo? Okay? Are they going to think that you're shallow? Are they going to think that you're deep? Are they going to think that you didn't offer as much as you can? Are they going to think that you didn't give back as much as you could? You have this knowing and understanding really truly in your own heart with this King of Swords in reverse. Okay? Why do you feel backstabbed? Okay, there's a lot of unchecked fear and anxiety that you might be sweeping under the rug. Okay, there's a lot of semblances of maybe you were in the spirit to others as you possibly could have been. Maybe you were in it for the wrong reasons. It could have had to do with the Sag, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy here with a Queen of Pentacles. Were you, treating that baby mama good? Or, the father of your son or daughter good? Non-gender specific with that Queen of Pentacles. Or, were you treating that job good? All of our karmas have to do and are tied in with our finances, really, truly. So, yeah, this is something that just never came to fruition, despite the slow-moving, slow-working energy. And I kind of get that because maybe you were faking the funk. Maybe you were holding on, and maybe you were trying to make these, shot caller decisions, but really, truly, you weren't at that level. And I'm not trying to, hate on you or anything, Leo, because I know you're very, easy to hate on because you tend to carry this gravitas and this center of attention, and you tend to move the spotlight wherever you go. But Spirit is asking you to do an internal check right here with this High Priestess before you try to get something off the ground with this Ace of Wands in reverse. Okay, before you start something new, because I know you like the fun in the sun, right? But we're leaving your season, and we need to be more detail-oriented with the Virgo energy that we're moving into. This is the start of a slow moving process. A cycle is what I wanted to say. This is the start of a new cycle. It's going to be a slow-moving process, okay? It's not going to be something that you could, be, and I don't know why I'm using this old-ass word, but a whippersnapper about, okay? It's going to take some time. You're trying to put down this burden here. It could be of a relationship or a contract. You're trying to weigh it out. You're trying to make some moves, okay? But you're still in the contract, or you're still at where you're at. Spirit, more on the financial aspect, if we could move into a layer more deeply than where we're at. Because right now I'm just seeing, just like karma, things are balancing. I think maybe you try to get ahead of yourself. You want the legacy, but it's like you're not putting legacy energy out there, I think. You really got to... This is an invitation to go inside, this King of Swords in the reverse. Inside to this feminine, intuitive, knowing energy, non-masculine specific. Okay, because something did happen. Okay, financially. It could have been a backstabbing, it could have been a letdown, you could have been laid off. And it left you in this feeling of like you had a tightened ship. You know, obviously this quarantine stuff, this, you know, craziness in the world this year. But that's no means for you to, you know, kind of loosen things up character-wise. I do see wish fulfillment and I do see marriage here. So emotionally, you could be standing strong. You could get your comeuppings in a good way. You could feel like everything's going good in like a new contract or a new, whatever's moving away from this Ten of Swords. Spirit, a little bit more on all this stuff. On the Seven of Cups emerging in the reverse. Yeah, you may have been at a place of influence or a place of possibility and you may kind of botched it or you may kind of fumbled it. You may not have picked the correct cup because you weren't tuned in to your intuition. And maybe it landed you in a spot where then you eventually were able to be backstabbed or let down or something. Maybe you gave away too much of your power here, is what I'm getting with this, right? Seven of Cups in reverse, having all these options, but to the point where it's a smokescreen on the old fish phone with the universe, but in the reverse, meaning not really getting a clear signal. You had the invitation to go in, but you kind of hit this dead end with this Ten of Swords, and that required you to tighten things up, that your fight or flight instincts kind of kicked in, right? I'm kind of getting like a learning to fall type energy here. But Spirit, let's get some new like pizzazz in this reading. Like what's going on? Is the money coming in? Are we going out to get it? Is it coming in? I'm thinking like Three of Wands type energy. Are we coming? Are we going? What are we doing? See the Ten of Cups in the upright, more harmonious energy. So in the family home front, you could be feeling good, but there's still maybe that Four of Cups energy, maybe coming out of a missed opportunity, maybe just accepting things as they are, but still, where are we with the finances? Did we jump back in? Did we be able to find a replacement job? Is this what our legacy wants to be about? How did we adapt? How did we, you know, tumble? How did we roll with the punches? It's kind of like all these like unanswered questions for Leo right now. Hesitance and reticence to move on to find your true bliss and happiness. Feeling like you missed out on the potential to be happy or for the potential of things to be so great and harmonious as Leos would love them to be. Really, truly in their nature, they kind of want everyone to be happy and joyous. But I see an incomplete cycle, so a lesson wasn't learned. There could be a lot of jealousy, but maybe because you are going the debonair, flashy, shot caller route. But really, truly, what you're feeling is this Eight of Cups in the reverse. So I think when that high-low energy frequencies kind of meet each other, then people are just not getting... There's a new emotional solace and offer here. Of peace, probably, with this new understanding of how your karma is tied into your finances. Okay? Hard-fought win and victory out of sheer will, but not necessarily aligned. You could have a victory in the world of man and 3D, but really, truly, energy doesn't lie. So it's like, how are you getting these wins? Is it by hook or crook, or is it really aligned spiritually with what you're supposed to be doing here in this incarnation? With this temperance in the reverse, it's not telling me that you're necessarily attuned to what you're supposed to be doing. You could have treated someone bad in the past here. This Emperor, you could have tried to be sneaky with him, and now you have your heart chakra returned to him. But again, is that helping you learn your lesson in this incarnation? Or are you just trying to sweep things under the rug? And the thing is that, like, you know, yeah, this is petty energy right here. Petty combative energy, disaster averted, right? Because the divine loves you unconditionally, but at the same time, where is this trajectory bringing you? Is it going to cause your personal life to fall apart? I really truly think it's just like a behind the scenes energy work. And that starts with looking at yourself, Leo. Because when people come across you, yes, it's fun and intoxicating probably to be around you, but what's a shiny apple that's rotten to the core? You know, it's not doing what it's supposed to do, which is provide nutrition and health and balance. And I think when you get aligned to that, then you can really truly kind of maybe, you know, line up with this financial freedom and independence energy in the Nine of Pentacles. But if you're doing it here, then it's more of the shiny apple right here, but rotten to the core right here, like I just said. So I think that could be a clear message for you. And he's looking back at the world cycle, but get it, the world is looking over you. The world's been there, done that, and it sees right through you, right? A higher dimension sees right through you. So you really have to be that person, that really good, honest, true person, Leo, or else it's just going to be on this karmic cycle that's just going to keep on biting you in the ass and leaving you backstab because you really, truly weren't about that life. You were probably just doing it for the wrong reasons, doing it for the looks. That's what I'm getting there with the world in reverse. But here's the deal, it probably sounds like a huge uphill battle, a huge trying to go back and having to, you know, reinvent the wheel, but it's not that big at all. Sometimes we make, you know, our monsters and demons and shortcomings and our, you know, mess ups and mistakes, we make them into these huge things, but they're really not at all. And if you could just acknowledge it in someone, or maybe in yourself, and maybe even forgive yourself and, you know, love yourself unconditionally, you'll find that the process is kind of fun, really. It's therapeutic and it's healing, and it frees up energy, and it frees up energy for you to bring in energy in the matters of finances. So that's kind of what I'm getting with you, Leo. I feel like love abounds no matter what. And I just feel really good about it for some reason. Despite everything that you've been through, despite all the backstabbing, despite anything, I just kind of feel like this is the old me, you know, it's dead and gone. So now I'm lucky to be able to learn from the error of my ways and to keep on going. To do things the right way now, for the right reasons. And when you do that, then the world becomes your oyster. And then you could really truly be about that life, and you don't have to worry about the fall from grace because you're going to already be 2 feet on the floor, grounded. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm getting. Alright, I think I'm going to leave it there. Let me know if that resonates. I didn't mean for this to turn into like a therapy situation, but I just was kind of getting the whole fact that like our income is tied into our karma and our rooted beliefs of like, is our money on pause? Is our money held up? Or could we be making money? How do I want to make money? What are my highest dreams? There's just a lot going in there, but I think really truly, you know, are you squared away with those around you and yourself? And then from there we could kind of dream anything being possible. So, yeah, this is morality right here. This is internalized victory and morality. So, peep that. And, yeah, holler at your boy. If you want more on your own personal situation, feel free to like, share, follow across all social media platforms. Run and Gun Tarot. And peace, light, and love to you, Leo.